Yeah, see that's dressed up in the she's got a bit of face paint on, so hopefully the women's ceremony has gone ahead and in peace. That would be really cool. They're looking cool. I love their paint. Hey. Yeah, I've got some spares. I just don't know where they are. Put them in the same place. Yeah. I remember I clean out the car over the time. I'm doing the River Table live stream, by the way. I'm the boss at the moment. Doing the.
G'day, River. How you doing?
Really? So did you get your ceremony done?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. You look good with the face paint, eh? How cool does that look? It's really nice.
How are ya?
Yeah.
You
good.
forget it's on, then you go uptown and you think, why is everyone staring?
I've been big enough. I've been getting itchy.
No, it looks really cool. I love it.
Oh,
The colours are nice.
If you was a girl, you could have.
No.
You identify as a girl?
Yeah, I could have done, couldn't I? I could have. Yeah. Oh, I know. No, I'm pointing. It's pointing away. I'm a bit. I don't like pointing cameras at people. But no, they said recommend I come down here and ask what the ceremony was about today, if you're allowed, if you can actually talk about it. Can I film? This is River Table Rob's live stream.
Yeah.
Is that all right? Can I have it on you?
Well, we both better talk about it. You going to ask questions, or you just want us to talk?
No, just say what if you got something to say. Yeah, I don't really have a question. Well, my question is, what was it about? And they said, "Oh, come to Auntie Glenda and she'll let you know." Yeah, because we heard it's about raising the vibrations and giving a place of good energy, which we were doing last night. We had Paulie last night, and he was tuning in last night. And
Who?
There's a guy, Big Paul, and
Yeah.
and there's actually another guy with a Bible saying prayers, and so we're all up here everyone's up here doing their part, and it's very cool. So yeah, so just lift this up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know. You've got something to say.
Is it on?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Well, my name's Katie, and I'm originally from Townsville, and I came for Epic and was radiated.
Yes,
and
so
went
was I.
home and got a message. I'm an energy therapist, and I
Nice.
channel.
Yep.
And I
Nice.
work with an Ascended Master and Mother
Yep.
Mary and Mary Magdalene.
Nice.
And it was, you need to go back and face it.
Yeah.
And just take evil on at its own game.
Yeah.
Because I know I heard this voice on the Epic day. I didn't know whose voice it was till later. About this is a birthing site, you know. And I heard that, and it was like a calling for me. It was like, I have to come back and play them at their own game. Let's play energy, basically.
Yeah.
And I knew that I practiced love, so we would win.
Yes.
So yeah, it was here for a while, and then met Glenda in the car park. Go.
Car park, yes.
Yeah.
So my name's Glenda Merritt, and I'm a Ngunnawal elder from here. Ngunnawal is the boundaries of Cooma, Braidwood, Goulburn, Boorowa, Shumat, all the way around.
Yeah, it's beautiful land. That I love it. I've driven through when I was a kid, and I always love it. Yeah.
So I joined the Freedom. Was the first camp at Muckenduk, just down at the near the Ten Embassy site there.
Oh yeah.
So I was the only Ngunnawal that come and joined the campers, and what I heard is something that needed to be done. It's time to come together
Yeah.
as one. So I've been with this journey now. I guess we've been on this journey for a couple of years, but we've all come together since these camps.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
And then I think it's just been absolutely fantastic that we all wanted answers and we all wanted to help somehow. Getting on the platforms and voicing your concerns with what's going on. But I think it's really made it more clear where our role is as working together. And this is a women's business site, and they've parked their ships
Yes.
on our birthing site, so
Yeah.
they're sucking the energy out of this site.
Yep.
So as women, I've invited even our people, women of Ngunnawal, to come and join us.
Yeah.
That is yet still to happen, but
Okay.
we're getting there.
Yeah.
But it's about black and white coming together and uniting as one.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
the Wiradjuri prophecy that the originals brought in.
Yeah.
When they arrived and spoke about. And I've been to America and worked with the Native American Indians, 4 tribes over there. They've all invited me to ceremony and to energy work and initiation. And their prophecy to me was about the water, and then the rainbow tribes coming together.
Yeah, nice.
And as an energy therapist, it was more about the rainbow chakras that once we connected to Mother Earth under our feet, we can activate them and strengthen them, and our consciousness will rise and we come into our hearts. And we're being aided by the cosmos at the moment with lots of planetary movements, and those 3 deities I just spoke about.
Yep.
They're all hitting us with the violet flame. And yeah, once I met, I found who the voice was that I'd heard.
And we clicked
Nice.
But I actually
Yeah.
did, and it's been fabulous. And then every time we do it, we don't do much advertising, but we just, the ladies, spoke about it today, about
organically.
Yeah, and they're hearing the calling. Everyone's hearing the
Yeah,
calling.
absolutely, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
coming and being part of it, and then they are the rock that goes into the ocean, and they go back to their communities and
It's a
keep
ripple effect.
ripple
Yeah.
effect out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because love will always win,
Yeah.
and they don't know what to do with that when we get out there and we
Yeah,
we lift,
it mucks with their ceremonies, doesn't
well,
it?
it does, and that's what that whole mission I was sent here to do, was to
Yeah.
create a different vibration. And you've seen me at the rallies with love hugs, which was also talking about changing the way we hug, because that will shift.
Yeah, and
vibration
we've
too.
all done it. Everyone does it now. And it's funny when you meet someone that hasn't been here and learnt the new way. It's like, no, this is wrong. We're like, come on.
This
Yeah.
whole heart to heart coming back.
Yeah, it's
to
great.
heart.
Yeah, we've all taken it on.
Yeah, I know. It's
great.
like we sit there and we go, "Ooh." And like even Ricardo, like I laugh at him now, and he goes, "Yeah, I got onto it."
And the amount of hugs, how natural it is now too. Like I wasn't hugging anyone before, now I'm hugging everyone
Yeah.
everywhere I go. So,
It's just
That's
a matter
great.
of working with Glenda and the ladies, and that's why we come, because it's important to be on this birthing site and we claim
yeah.
our
And what's the ideal? Is are men allowed on the birthing site, or is it meant to be?
It's still a public place,
Yeah,
but
cool, yeah.
law still applies here. Women's
Yes,
law,
yep.
LORE.
Yeah,
So obviously, when we invite you
'Cause-
into our gathering circle,
yeah.
it's a women's
Because you would
gathering
want
circle.
men at the birthing,
But
wouldn't
the
you?
men
you
are
wouldn't-
able to sit on the side and watch.
God, yeah, excellent.
So,
Yeah, cool. Oh, that's nice. So it's still community can still involved, but
the
not.
feedback we're getting is fantastic.
It's phenomenal,
Yeah,
yes.
I love the
changing.
paint work too. I really, and so you paint each other's, pick someone paint
yes,
each other.
every week. This is our third
Yeah,
event today, gathering.
Yeah.
So we pick someone different. and
yeah,
they paint each
and it
other's
looks
clothes.
beautiful. Everyone looks. I love it. I love the paint. I love it.
Well, it's
Absolutely.
part of,
The
you know,
colours are so awesome.
women
Like
are
the
good at
colours.
rituals,
Yeah,
and ceremony, and we've lost it, and we're bringing it back.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about, to awaken and let the women remember who they are.
yeah,
Because when we talk about the suppression of the feminine, it's about, they put men in the word women.
yeah,
So we are reclaiming that through the womb. We're calling ourselves
Women, men,
yeah,
Get
in.
yeah.
womb
Nice.
yen.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's WOMB, the womb, which
Yeah.
is what the women carry,
Yep.
and the yan is one. So it's one womb, and that's what we are.
Yeah.
And we actually have the power. What all the fighting about has been bloodlines.
Yeah.
And the women carry the bloodlines with the wombs, and can bring. We're the only ones that can bring another spirit in,
Yeah.
which is important too. So, yeah, there's a lot to this.
Yeah.
However, it's very simple when we get together, and it changes.
Yeah.
people, you know.
No, you're just taking my consciousness to a different level there.
Yeah.
Saying that, yeah.
Yeah. So you get it, you know,
Yeah.
like, and I'm talking to your soul now, really.
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
talking to your head.
Yeah.
I'm talking to your soul.
Absolutely.
And that's been beautiful. Like, we had, how old, 6-month-old baby there today?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
wow.
second time for being there.
Yeah.
So it's, non-discriminatory. It doesn't matter what colour you are, where you come from. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yes, it is.
boy, we just,
And we've even had tourists join us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Women tourists.
Yes.
Wow, what a great experience, eh?
Yeah. So we're going to continue this till it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing we're all saying, isn't it? We're
Yeah.
going to keep going till it's done, yeah.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited and we just love it.
Yes.
Really, it's changing us
Yeah.
Absolutely.
as people.
It's given me my confidence back.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was suppressed.
Yeah.
So it's opening up.
Oh, everyone here has grown a lot.
Yes.
Everyone who's been around for a
Well,
few.
we're just unpacking
yeah.
a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
You know, from our ancestors too.
Your transgenerational trauma.
Yeah.
Your own personal trauma.
Yeah.
So being a ceremony and the smoking is important because that's we're warding off the evil spirits. And the warding blessing, we normally have a water blessing, but
Oh, we had a raining one.
we had a raining one today, so we didn't. It was beautiful. We just it's a cleansing, and shoes off. We get on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
You know, really
Yeah, I've had my
important to
shoes
go.
off the last couple of days.
Yeah, just
Mainly because it was so soggy. It's like, may as well have no shoes on, so.
But the thing is that Mother Earth wants to help us.
Yeah.
And we've got to be open to that.
Yeah. I got a question for you, just because I've had experiences and I've had friends that had experiences as well. And like say in Sydney, like you get to a certain park and then all of a sudden just overwhelmed by all this emotion and just want to cry and it's not me. Other people have had that experience as well, and we just go, well, it's got to be some sort of Aboriginal energy here. It can't. And I'm just thinking, is it because something traumatic's happened when the Europeans had come over, or is it just it's just wanting to it's a message just to leave the area? Like I just don't know if you've got any opinion of that.
I suppose we'll have difference of an opinion, but
Yeah.
For me, if I go to a place and I have that experience, if it's not feeling good,
Yeah.
it means I
Yeah,
can't
don't
be
belong.
there.
Yeah, I've
I
had
need to
those
get
ones.
away from
Yeah,
that
I've had
place,
those ones too. Yeah.
But if you go to another place and you have a wonderful experience, it's a place where you've been invited into.
Yeah. So it's just pretty
it's
simple.
all about the experiences, yes.
Yeah.
So with our people, when you look at the Australian language maps, we all have our spiritual different beliefs,
Yeah.
language groups, different ceremonies. So it's kind of like when I go to another country, kind of respect what's going on in their country. If you
Yeah.
go with the feeling, then you can't go wrong.
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's pretty strong. It's a strong feeling, so
Yeah.
can't deny it when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with that too, that whole the earth has been raising in its vibration. I don't really know about the Schumann resonance. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the Schumann, but I've heard about when you've said violet ray before.
Yeah,
I've
violet
heard
ray.
there's
Yeah.
where sort of the planets are coming into this energy field, and
Well, we've been
I've heard about
in
that years
the
ago.
photon belt.
Yes, the photon belt. Yes, I've heard about
which
that.
is
Yeah.
highly charged.
Yes.
ions,
Yeah.
And with the Earth, because back in 2012, the sun went through the Milky Way. So I liken it to we went from the little kids program playground to the big kids playground.
Yeah.
And while all these huge things are happening with planets line up, like we've had 7 planets all go direct in the last couple of months, which means it's like a straight line of even higher energy coming off the sun to us. So that's why everyone's going like this.
Yeah, right.
However, what it's doing is it's helping the Earth ascend because it needs to expand. That's what it's doing as part of the Golden Age. And this is prophecy. It's
Yeah.
not woo-woo.
Yeah.
And by the Earth coming up and us doing ceremony on it too, we are raising our consciousness, which really, from the women's feminine perspective, the sixth sense, which is our intuition,
Yes.
is heightened in the females. And
Yeah.
the moon works with us. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happens is now we're continuing to work with her here. We're just going to keep getting higher and higher in our consciousness, and the intuition is just going to be even stronger. And it becomes a lot of telepathic conversations because the ancient civilizations didn't use the words as much.
Yeah. And there's no hiding anything. There's no lies anymore. It's all everything becomes
Well, the
truth.
thing, they've been
Yeah.
casting spells with the language.
Yeah.
You know.
And they've been suppressing us with our true spirituality.
Yeah.
So obviously in my culture, when the colonisers come here, our people were put onto missions and reserves and we were taught to be Catholics or other religions. So they suppressed our real spirituality.
Yeah.
So now the time is to bring our man's law and women's law back with our spirituality.
Yeah.
and start practicing more often. And sort of, because we've got to raise that vibration now. This is the spiritual level that we're at.
Yep.
We're in a spiritual war, and it's up to the First Nations to, this is just from my view, is to come together, unite as one, and we all learn about each other's culture, and it's all about getting rid of the bad vibrations. We're kind of pushing through,
Yep.
unveiling all the evil, pushing through with the real spirituality. So and we're working together.
Yeah, and learning
on
as
that.
we go as well.
Yes, I'm learning a lot
Yeah.
from Katie. There's stuff that I didn't even know. So
Yeah.
it's really fascinating. Yes, so it's been a
'Cause-
wonderful spiritual journey.
No, it's been interesting, like from my perspective, just being on the lawn, and we've been like playing games with the police and all that. But at first, like we all react, like we get all angry and upset and like react, and then after a little while we go, oh, that's just a silly game we're playing. Like this is just dumb, like, and we get over that, and then the next game it comes along. But
See, that's the energy you're playing with.
yeah,
Because you got to think of yourself as a magnet.
yeah,
You want to draw in the good energy.
yeah.
So if you're going to draw in the bad energy, you're going to give the bad energy
Yes,
back.
yeah, I
So
realise
we're not
that.
about that.
Yeah,
We want to draw in the positive, loving energy,
yeah,
and we'll feel safe.
Yeah.
You only feel safe if you're in the safe, energy of love and harmony
Yeah.
and peace and unity.
yeah. And we have been calling
And
it.
we
yeah.
are getting from the police
Yeah.
the good energy.
Yes.
They're looking after us.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
So it's the same thing with
Yeah,
the
so
guys
we've got a
out there.
learning. We've got
gotta
yeah,
learn
we've got a
that,
learning
yes.
experience, and we do. We're probably a bit slower than the women, perhaps,
Yes.
but we do go. Hey, we've been a bit silly here. Let's just just talk to the police, or
Yeah.
and then we go mad again
Be
the next
gentle
night.
with
but-
yourselves
yeah,
first.
yeah,
And learn to be when you're gentle with yourself and kind,
yeah,
it'll repel, it'll magnetise backwards.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, we're getting there.
We are energy people, aren't we now?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's, we've always been energy. However, we weren't taught that. We're taught we're intellects and minds,
Yeah.
and it's not about that.
No.
We want to go forward into the golden age. It's about energy
Yeah.
and vibration
Yeah.
and love.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
especially. Yeah.
And it
No,
always
they caught me because the police come down 3 times last night to wake us up, and the third time is like, I'm just going to sit here and just go. But thank you, officer. Thank you for your welfare call. And, I got it. Like, love was what it was all about
Oh,
by the
that's
end.
good.
So
And then that's what
Yeah.
we've been practicing, sending it love. constantly.
yeah.
And we can see the shifts. We
Yeah.
can see what's going on.
yeah.
And it's showing up in photos.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I sent her a couple of photos yesterday to a friend in Switzerland that I haven't seen for years, and she just goes, "Oh, it's really good to see you happy."
Yeah.
And I agree with her because I reckon I haven't seen a photo for years where I really look happy, and when I looked at them and go, "You're right, I do look happy in those photos."
But
Like,
we're following purpose. That's why I packed my house up in Townsville and came back.
yeah, oh, all of us here are.
Yeah,
like,
same.
Yeah.
This is purpose. This is what I'm meant to do.
Yeah,
And lead the way for women
yeah,
with my gorgeous God, Glenda.
nice.
So
Unreal.
black and white. See,
Yeah, unreal.
let's just bring it together. The rainbow tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, very nice. Very nice. Let's take you off camera. That's enough of that. enough officialness. Thank you so much, mate. That's so awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go over to visit the hooligans now. See what they're doing. I'll bring some love to them. Yeah.
That's it. See you then.
I'm so glad you got to go through it. Like you didn't get stopped today. Like 'cause at one stage we heard you were getting picked out of the park, but it might have been just a rumour.
The rumour.
No, it's all good.
No,
Oh,
they
good.
love us.
They look after us.
Yeah, excellent.
We're not. We don't go back at all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're training. We just got a few rogue people that are a bit harder to
Yeah.
to
It only takes
get
one
what it
person in the
is.
crowd
Yeah.
for them to see, and then it's kind of like that vibration effect.
Yeah.
So
And
yes.
the whole point is, you're actually every time you be antagonistic with them, you're actually feeding them. You're giving them dinner.
Yeah, I know they love it.
You're giving them
Especially
dinner.
there's this, what's he called? Oh, I forget his name again. But yeah, there's one like what the officer in charge, Grant.
Yeah.
And he was loving it last night. He had the biggest grin on his face when he saw we all got stirred up.
Yeah.
He was loving it. And I thought, the most thing would be, the thing that would annoy him most of all is like what I said before at the end of the night. It's just like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for your welfare check. I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's
and
all
they just walk away and go, oh, we can't get him.
What
Like,
that pyramid thing is. It's
But
an
then-
energy thing.
yeah,
And you keep feeding them.
yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe you boys haven't worked that out yet.
Yeah, oh,
Just
yeah.
feeding them.
Yeah, I know, we kind of figured that out last night. Because we already decided this morning that if they do that again tonight, we're not going to react like we did last night. But it's just the first time it happens, we react.
Yeah.
And then we go back and think about it. We go, oh, that was a bit silly what we did last night. So we learn it. We are getting there. Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
It's okay, that is good.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, they're looking for the troublemakers. I think I'm up high on their list of troublemakers. They know me by name, eh? The one night they come and go, oh, Paul, like, yeah, we told you to leave. I went, how do you know my name? I'm on a list somewhere on the wall. What are you up to? Guys, the hooligans, yeah. I'll check on the hooligans.
Past the police station.
Oh, I don't feel guilty about it.